All right, so another question that we've been getting a lot is, what are my plans? What is the future of the Asher House, and what are my plans for it? Callie, we just went to the groomers, and she's rolling around, and it's probably something that smells awful. Thank you. Future plans of the Asher House. Give Callie another bath. No. Yeah, great question. So for those of you who don't know, we started the Asher House Sanctuary. I moved here December 23rd or December 24th of 2020. Now we're in April of 2022, so a little bit less than a year and a half is how long we've been here. What's that, like 15, 16 months, whatever. But anyways, yeah, sorry. So in that time frame, we started with 11 animals. That's how many animals I had when I first moved to the sanctuary. And now we have about 65, 70, I think. That includes the pigs, the dogs, llamas, alpacas, everybody. So future plans, obviously I would love to be able to continue at this pace. At this location, most likely not going to be able to do that. We're kind of running out of room. My goal for the animals here, of course, is to live a very comfortable, long, healthy, fun, adventurous life where they're spoiled with love every single day. I would never want to, just for social media or for any reason, is have more than we can handle. But more importantly, I would never want, guys, come on. I would never want the animals to be crowded or uncomfortable or anything like that. I think space is very important, and space is what allows me to be able to build that relationship and that bond with each individual animal as well as the farm animals. So my plan is to be able to grow the Asher House, but not necessarily just on this property. Guys, come on. I'm in the middle of something. Not necessarily just on this property. Come on, guys. Where's Maeve? 1 second. All right, Maeve. Oh, sorry, I knew it. She's right in front of me. So to grow the Asher House Sanctuary, but not necessarily on this property, I would really love to be able to grow it within the community, within Oregon, so that I could still be able to, be there as often as I can, hopefully every day. But we're actually in the process now of looking for land. Obviously, it's not the best market to buy anything. It's not the best market to buy anything whatsoever. So land is just insanely expensive, but we are in the process of looking to see how we can expand, just simply to be able to rescue more animals. The more we grow, which I really appreciate, so much of that has to do with you guys. The support we get from our Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and everything, how often you guys share our videos. I cannot tell you how important that is for people, for us, and for people to see it. And you really do that without us even like asking. It's very rare where I'm like, can you please share this? And you share it, and you're so like, when people ask, how can we support you? Obviously, theasherhouse.com, you can donate there and all that, but just the engagement, just sharing our videos and spreading the message and sharing the love and all that. There's not a better way of support. So, yeah, that'd be my plan. Gotta work on my cardio, guys. That's my plan for the Asher House, is to rescue more animals. I'd love to hire more people to get to a place. And like, look, we're a baby. We're very young in this whole thing, so we're learning, and we want to take it slow, but that's not really my style. I like to get in there. If you fail, you fail. I'm so grateful to be here. You only see my life in the past 4 years, but you don't know how miserable I was. You don't know how much I hated my life. So that's why I'm so grateful for all this. That's why I'm willing to take so much risk, because I'm so grateful for what we've already done. Let's continue to try to build it. Let's continue to try to grow. There's so many avenues that we haven't touched, that we haven't been down, that I just believe the potential for the Asher House and the potential for the Asher House community is so great. simply because not the animals that we rescue. There's many rescues out there that rescue way more animals than we do. It's not about the amount of animals that we rescue. To me, it's about the community that the Asher House has created. It's about the people who are so dedicated and inspired by our movement, if you will, that's what it's about to me. Because sure, we may not rescue 1,000 animals a year, but we reach thousands of people a day, hundreds of thousands of people a day, to share that message of being an animal rescue advocate, to share that message of spreading love and kindness and showing compassion wherever we can. And there's nothing to me that's more important than that, because that would ultimately, of course, inspire people to rescue, to treat animals better, to treat each other better, to do what we all want to do, is make this world an easier place and a happier place to live in. So that's my goal for the Asher House, is to be able to spread that and share that as much as we can. And truth be told, like, I'll die doing that. Like, not to get all intense and, shift gears here, but like, that's my burning desire. That's always the goal. I remember when I was in the RV, when I was living in the RV with the dogs, through really scary and negative and just draining situations, things where moments where I just wanted to quit, I would envision the sanctuary and I would say, this is what it takes. Hooch, I would say, this is what it takes. Like, it's not going to be an easy road. This is what it takes. And I would cry and I would all go through all these emotions. And then I knew it. And now it's the same thing. I have way more downfalls and I run into way more issues having a sanctuary than I did living in an RV, which I'll get to in another, because that was a huge question that I don't want to dive too deep into right now. But all I can say is, I so often tell myself, this is what it takes. This is what it takes for you to get to where you want to go. And I'll continue saying that. There is no end limit, because I want to reach as many people and as many animals as possible. So it will take this for the rest of my life. And that's why I said I'm willing to die for it. I love you guys. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. I don't know why I went like this, like an alien. I meant to go like this. See ya. Bye.